Hello everyone. Today we are going to ask the cards why the alleged stalker from Baby Reindeer went on Piers Morgan. What was she expecting? We're going to have a look with the cards today. Now, I'm doing a voiceover again because I recorded this and my audio was just iffy. Hopefully we're going to get that sorted out tomorrow. I sound like a Dalek jumping all over the place. Anyway, so Fiona Harvey has been outed as Martha from Baby Reindeer. Now, Baby Reindeer is a Netflix show, which I'm sure you're all aware of, and it's caused some controversy because there's this lady in it who stalked this guy, and it's meant to be based on a true story. So anyway, the lady who has identified herself as Martha from that story went on Piers Morgan last night. Now, I've been on a bit of a Piers Morgan detox. I've been trying to detox from mainstream media, if you will. And I ended up watching it. So anyway, we're going to see what is in the cards for her. Now, Piers Morgan, I know he's an Aries, so he would come out as the King of Wands or the Emperor card. I don't know Fiona Harvey's star sign, and I don't know Richard Gadd, the guy who wrote Baby Reindeer. I don't know his star sign either. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, why she went on. Why go on? What was the point? What did she want from it? This first card is the Six of Wands in the upright. So the Six of Wands is all about, usually it's got somebody striding on in, looks like they're coming back from battle, they look like they've won something, there's a lot of celebration around them, they're poised, they're looking like they've done something. So she really thought she was going to go there and get her point across. She did it for the glory. She did it for complete glory. She wanted everybody to know who she was. She wanted to put her name out there, and it's quite a boon being on Piers Morgan. So that's the starting point. Now we have the Hierophant crossing over her. I noticed that there was some issues when they were talking about her degree. So there might be some interesting tea about her degree because the Hierophant is in reverse. She certainly feels quite clever, but she hasn't learnt from her past behaviours. Now, there could be something about a university. There could be somebody coming out from the university or newer on her courses, but it's a pressure. It's a definite pressure for her to seem to be like the most intelligent person in the room. She really believes that she is, even though she didn't come across very well in this interview with Piers Morgan, I've got to say. But yeah, that Hierophant in reverse could also be she's going to turn around and say something like, oh, the power structures that be are just after me. All of the normies are after me, kind of thing. We have the Four of Pentacles upright above what's known about the situation. She's trying to control the situation. She's also wanting some money here to bring money in. And we have got underneath, we have got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, when the Ace of Cups is in the upright, it's all of the good stuff, love and happiness and contentment and divinity. When it's in reverse, there's either some serious gaslighting going on or unrequited love. the Ace of Cups in reverse can indicate unrequited love. So underneath all of this, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, you have got this massive unrequited love. Massive unrequited love. And she's desperately trying to control things with the Four of Pentacles above, not only to bring herself notoriety, and with the Six of Wands at the starting point, she really thought she was going to ride into battle and win all of this, but she really feels like she's done something wonderful here. But all of this is the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's unrequited love. We have here the Hermit leaving the situation, and the Hermit is also in reverse. Now, this to me, with the Hermit being in reverse, yes, it could indicate a Virgo, but it also indicates that there is somebody who's potentially very not as bright as they like to think they are. She's also, it can be indicative of living an almost hermit style lifestyle, but not through choosing of her own. So she's really pushed out to the edges of society by her behavior, by how she perceives the world, by how she interacts with the world, but she doesn't get it. And I think there's a big thing here that she really doesn't get any of this. Like, it's almost like she doesn't reconcile herself with the lady that is being portrayed, even though she can recognize herself and people were able to find her. It's quite sad, to be honest. It's quite sad in that way. Now, listen, stalkers and stuff are, it's a lot. It's a lot. I know. I've been at the end of it myself. And the police aren't really that good with it, to be honest. But hey ho, that's another story for another day that I'm sure I'm going to tell you about one day if you're interested. But it's a lot. I'm wondering as well, with the Hermit in reverse, she's had some bad advice from someone, potentially, to go on to Piers Morgan. And then we have Strength in reverse, what's coming up. So we might be hearing that she's feeling a little bit weak and vulnerable coming up. But we have the Tower here, is what's on her mind now. This is a disaster. She thinks it's a natural disaster. She hasn't done this to herself. She doesn't see herself in anything with this. She doesn't see how any of her behaviours got her to this point. This is the worst thing that could potentially happen to her. Even though she's got the Six of Wands, like, riding on in there, she thinks she's already won the battle. And she hadn't. I really feel with the Tower card as well, she's kind of this energy of she is the victim somehow in all of this. Hopefully all of this media stuff will help her realize and get her help for whatever she's going through, because yeah, it's not good, man. It's really not good. I know for a fact that when you go to the police, they're not very helpful with stalkers, so I get why Richard Gard did a lot of stuff that he did. But in my experience, it's best to just no contact them and go to the authorities. Don't do anything yourself. And I think with Richard Gard's experience, I think that's pretty much a good idea. Just got to try with the police. But that Tower card, she's feeling very sorry for herself. But that Ace of Cups in reverse, it's unrequited love, complete. But it's interesting that she thought that she was going to stride on in there and completely own everything. She's probably also enjoying this, and I just want to say this, she's probably also enjoying it because she gets to relive or feel closer to Mr. Gard as well, because she's inserting herself technically in his life again, and it's kind of giving her a doorway that way. So I would be it'll be interesting to see what happens over the next few months, to see how far she does go. The Strength card in reverse, I really feel like that is going to be very indicative of what happens next. We're going to see some vulnerability from her, and it's not going to do her a lot of favors. That's the Tower. She really does think she's done this to herself. Like, no, she really thinks everyone else has done this to her, I should say. So she's gone into a poor me kind of cycle. We have the High Priestess surrounding her. I think there is more information on this lady that it will be coming out. She's certainly conscious of a feminine energy around her that perhaps can come out and reveal some further secrets. This could be indicative of her having some secrets that she does not want out in the public domain. But it'll be a very passive way it kind of comes out. Like, it could be just overheard in a pub. It could be somebody opening up finally about it. And here we have what she hopes to do. And we have the Justice card in reverse. Now, that Justice card, she is either going to sue somebody or be sued. And there we have the final card, the Emperor. Piers Morgan, you're in danger. I hope he's got panic alarms. I hope he's well protected, because, girl, that Emperor there. Now, it could mean that she goes back on his show for Stalking 2, Electric Boogaloo, or Piers could end up as Baby Reindeer. Baby Reindeer 2, Piers Morgan is Baby Reindeer. That Emperor there, that can well be an Aries. Or it could be the fact that she is going up against basically the judicial system, because the Justice card is in reverse there. She might be trying to use that might, or it's Piers. It's either one of those. He is in danger, man. Stupid man. Honestly. That Strength card, I really think as well, it's going to be Strength in reverse. We're going to get a lot about her mental health and vulnerability there. That Justice in reverse as well. I think she's going to try and basically she's going to take up some court's time. It's not going to end well for her. She thinks she's going to like have this kind of starting angle with her being a lawyer. But the Justice card in reverse, it's yeah, it's not going to end well. She's wanting to weaponize the justice system. And the Four of Pentacles, I feel this could be something to do with money as well. So I think all three things are true. I think there's an unrequited love here. I think there is trying to control a situation. She thought she was going to get the best of Mr. Morgan. That obviously didn't happen. The Emperor upright is either an Aries, or it's her going into the court systems and stuff like that, because the Justice card is already in reverse there underneath, so she could well be doing more. But I would suspect that it's something to do with Piers Morgan. But that unrequited love card underneath, that's the whole thing. That's the whole shebang. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So there we go, guys. That is what I caught with Fiona Harvey and Martha. It's a mess. But there we go. You guys wanted it, so you've got it. Okay, guys, take care of yourselves, and hopefully see you in the next one, which won't be a voiceover for once. We'll get it sorted. We'll get it fixed. Bye, everyone.